And I think it's kind of a two-pronged fold. Number one, I've always enjoyed just helping others, helping them grow. I think a lot of us come from a lot of different situations, and I think some people just need help, or if they just had a little help, it would give them the push to get where they need to be. And so I remember growing up, my parents were always very big, and the church I'm affiliated with is very large in serving others. And so naturally, growing up, going to church and being with my family for family activities, we would go to homeless shelters, we would serve, we would, and so initially it was kind of like, oh yeah, this is what we did. You know, we go help others. That's what the right thing to do is. But also I started to see that it helped me figure out who I am. It helped me take a step back. Anytime I was stressed, if I was worried, instead of focusing in, it was easier to focus out and help others. And I think as I've kept that pattern throughout my life, it's helped me succeed. It's helped me overcome hard things, and I really believe that service is a way that you can forget about yourself, and you can do better things and be a better person. So my name is Matthew Spurrier. I'm a senior at the University of Utah studying health, society, and policy with a minor in psychology. And I'm currently on the board, a vice president for the Management Consulting Club. So MAJI, it stands for Making a Joint Influence. And it's a nonprofit organization that I started with two of my best friends my freshman year in college here. I remember being in high school and kind of having this idea of service of, I like to think of it as like the who, what, where, when, and why and how of service. And I had my why, you know, I wanted to serve. I thought it was a good experience helping others, but in high school I didn't know the who, what, where, when, or how. So I actually went on to serve a church mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Malaysia and Singapore. Gained a lot of leadership skills there, learned how to serve, how to interact with people, and so when I came home, I decided to create an organization that actually focuses on those who serve, and through that would know that it would be able to help a lot of people. So MAJI focuses on the youth that decide to be a part of our program, helping them to develop into leaders through service, and through them we help different at-risk populations throughout Utah and a couple other states. I had planned to go to medical school, but I actually had kind of a shift in what I wanted to do. So I'm actually going into management consulting. If you don't know that, it was basically large corporations come to consultants for their largest problems, and you basically are problem solving to help them fix that. And something I've been excited about is one of the largest parts of consulting is actually social impact. One of the things I'm excited to do is work with healthcare organizations and social impact organizations on a macro level, really taking a step back and say, what's our strategy to help maximize the number of people we're going to be able to help with the funds we have. And so something I'm really excited to do is going into places and saying, you know, this is how we can maximize the number of people we're helping. You know, who really is the people we're trying to helping? How can we help change their lives? What are the next steps for them, and how are we going to get them there? I won't be able to help necessarily one by one, but I think going into organizations and reshaping them and helping them become more efficient and more effective will be able to help people at a much larger scale, which is actually something I've learned to love through starting a company and through working with Youthlinc, because as you help develop others, then they can work on a one-by-one level, and you can really be that overshadower of strategy and helping people understand where you need to go and how you're going to get there. Honestly, it's been a lifesaver. What it's truly allowed me to do is not really worrying about paying for school, or not necessarily worrying about what job I'll have, but more focusing on the experiences I can have while I'm at the University of Utah. Right now I currently work at a neuroscience lab. We're trying to figure out how the visual pathway in the brain works. And so by getting that scholarship has allowed me a lot more time within the lab. It's also given me the time that I need to run an organization. Because as a busy senior at the U, there's a lot of times I was like, I don't know how we're going to keep this going. I have 1,000 balls to juggle. But after I got that scholarship, there was kind of a weight lifted, because now I was like, well, everything will be taken care of. I can really focus in on helping others. I can focus on my studies, I can focus on my research, and finding experiences that will help me not only continue to thrive in what I'm doing, but also look forward to the future and figure out what I want to do with my life. I think first of all, just thank you. I think, I don't know what situation you're in to be able to donate, but whether it's big or small to you, it can change someone's life. And I think it not only changed my life, but it motivated me to know that if I could go out there and make an impact and help others, that in an unselfish way know that there could also be a goal of my own to be able to find something that would help me to be able to grow as a person and have the time and energy after schooling to be able to focus on my organization and focus on my future and focus on my family, because this scholarship truly has allowed me to kind of take a weight off. So honestly, thank you so much.